Have you ever wondered where some of the most used sayings originated? These phrases have been around for centuries and have interesting stories behind them. In this video, we will explore the origins of 16 old phrases that are still used today. Raining cats and dogs. This is an Old English saying that has been around for centuries. It is believed to have originated in 1651 by British poet Henry Vaughan and was used to describe a heavy rainstorm. The phrase was likely derived from the idea that during heavy rain, animals such as cats and dogs could be seen running around in the streets trying to find shelter. Over time, this phrase has become a popular way of describing a heavy downpour of rain. On cloud nine. The phrase is used to describe a feeling of extreme happiness or elation. It is believed to have come from the idea of being so high up that you are on the ninth cloud, which is the highest one can go. Its roots are attributed to Sir Ralph Abercrombie shortly following cumulonimbus being identified as the tallest cloud, Cloud 9, in September of 1896. This phrase has been used ever since to describe a feeling of joy and contentment, and it continues to be popular today. A penny saved is a penny earned. It was first used in the 16th century by English philosopher and statesman Sir Francis Bacon, who wrote that a penny saved is a penny got. The phrase has since become popular in the United States, where it is often attributed to Benjamin Franklin. The saying emphasizes the importance of saving money and being frugal with one's finances. It encourages people to be mindful of their spending habits and to think twice before making any purchases. By saving money, one can use it for more important things or even invest it for future gains. Talk is cheap. This phrase is believed to have originated in the late 1700s, when it was used to describe people who made promises they could not keep. The phrase was popularized in the early 1800s by British writer Thomas Carlyle, who wrote, "Talk costing nothing is worth nothing." The phrase has since become a popular saying and has been used to express the idea that words are not enough, and actions speak louder than words. It implies that people should be judged by their deeds rather than their words, as talk can be easily manipulated and often does not reflect reality. You can't judge a book by its cover. This is an old adage from the 1946 murder mystery, Murder in the Glass Room, by Lester Fuller and Edwin Rolfe. It is used to remind people not to judge something or someone based on their outward appearance. The saying is believed to have originated in the late 19th century, when it was first used in a novel by American author Mark Twain. Since then, it has become a popular phrase and has been used in many different contexts. It serves as an important reminder that we should not make assumptions about people or things based on their outward appearance alone. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. This phrase is believed to have originated in John Fitzherbert's Book of Husbandry in 1528, when it was used to describe the difficulty of teaching an older dog or person something new. The phrase has since been used to refer to any situation where someone believes that it is impossible or difficult to change someone's behavior or habits. This saying has become a popular way of expressing the idea that people are resistant to change and can be difficult to teach new skills or ideas. Sleep tight. The adage is believed to have originated from Susan Bradford Epps in the late 1700s when mattresses were held up by ropes that needed to be tightened regularly. People would say sleep tight as a way of wishing someone a good night's sleep on their tightly tied mattress. Today, the phrase is still used as a way of wishing someone a good night's sleep, but it has taken on new meanings over time to include wishing someone to sleep deeply and well, snug, cozy, or secure. Measure twice, cut once. It is believed this phrase originated by Italian linguist and language tutor John Florio in the late 1500s when carpenters and woodworkers were using it as a reminder to be precise and accurate when cutting wood. The saying was used to emphasize the importance of taking time to measure twice before making any cuts, as mistakes could be costly and time-consuming. Over the years, this phrase has become popular among many different professions, including carpentry, engineering, and even software development. It serves as a reminder that taking extra time to double-check your work can save you from making costly mistakes in the long run. Let sleeping dogs lie. This phrase is believed to have originated in the 16th century and was first used by William Shakespeare in his play, The Merry Wives of Windsor. The phrase is used to advise people not to disturb a situation that is already settled or resolved. It suggests that it is better to leave things as they are rather than trying to stir up trouble or cause further conflict. The early bird gets the worm. This phrase is also believed to have originated in the 16th century when author John Ray used it in 1670 and then again in 1678. It was used to encourage people to get up early and start their day with a productive mindset. The phrase has since become a popular saying, used to motivate people to take advantage of opportunities that come their way. It is also used as a reminder that those who are proactive and act will be rewarded with success. Birds of a feather flock together. This phrase is believed to have first been used by author William Turner in Rescuing of Romish Fox in 1545. The phrase is used to describe how people with similar interests or characteristics tend to congregate together. It suggests that people who are alike will naturally be drawn to each other, and that they will form strong bonds as a result. This saying has been used throughout history as a way of explaining why certain groups of people come together and form communities or organizations. Two peas in a pod. Like birds of a feather flock together, this phrase is used to describe two people who are very similar in their thoughts, feelings, and actions. Attributed to the book Euphues and His England by John Lilly in 1580, the phrase is believed to have originated from the fact that peas grow in pairs inside a single pod. This metaphor was used to describe two people who were so close that they were almost like one person. Over time, the phrase has come to mean any two people who are very close friends or family members. A stitch in time saves nine. This phrase is believed to have originated in 1732 by author Thomas Fuller, when it was used to describe the importance of taking care of small problems before they become bigger ones. The phrase is still used today as a reminder to take care of small tasks quickly and efficiently, so that larger problems can be avoided. This proverb has been used in many different contexts, from business advice to parenting tips. It serves as a reminder that acting now can save us from much bigger problems later on. A fool and his money are soon parted. First used by English playwright Thomas Nashe in his play The Unfortunate Traveller written in 1594, it has been used to describe people who are easily taken advantage of or who make foolish decisions with their money. This saying serves as a warning to be careful with one's finances and not be taken in by scams or bad investments. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This phrase originated from the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, who wrote about it in his work The Symposium between 385 and 370 BC. The phrase was later popularized by English poet and playwright William Congreve in his 1697 play The Mourning Bride. The saying implies that beauty is subjective and can be seen differently by different people. It suggests that beauty should not be judged based on a single standard, but rather on individual perception and opinion. This idea has been echoed throughout history, with many other writers and philosophers expressing similar sentiments over time. Work smarter, not harder. The phrase has been around for decades and is often attributed to the American industrialist and inventor Thomas Edison. However, the exact origin of this phrase is unknown. It is believed that it was first used in the early 1900s by a group of businessmen who wanted to encourage their employees to be more efficient with their time and resources. The saying has since become a popular mantra for many people who want to maximize their productivity while minimizing their effort. It encourages people to think critically about how they can use their skills and resources more effectively in order to achieve better results with less effort. This idea has been embraced by many businesses as well, as they strive to find ways to increase efficiency while reducing costs.